doing great. Thanks for joining for a daily reading. I'm just sitting here thinking, I really hope that I started this live video on the right channel, because I just did another reading that's uploading right now on my other channel. Oh well, I guess if it upload, I'll know when it's done, I guess. Anyway, welcome back, those of you who are returning back, and if you're new, my name is Shannon, and I'm glad to have you. I look at criminal activity, crimes of the heart, all that nasty stuff on purpose to get it out of the earth. I do a spiritual work here. I love our Creator. I'm just called to do what I do here and how I do it. And so you'll learn tarot in a whole new way. You will get scripture here because it's found in the tarot. It's written up on my heart. And I do confess the Hamashiach, which is the Christ. He walked among us in the flesh, and that's who I confess. I'm not ashamed of him. And I seek our Father in the truth. And now is the time to do that, folks, because there's a big time judgment today around some stuff. Some people getting some bad luck on them, guess so. But anyway, if you missed the element readings, they will eventually be down below. They will be down below, I'll just say that. Because by the time somebody watches this, it'll already be there. But anyway, those were really big energies, and we're seeing some of that energy play out in these readings today. If you don't have Spoon and you can download it, you can go to the community section and watch that video. Okay. But anyway, welcome, guys. Welcome. I hope that you are enjoying your weekend and all of that. I'm really trying to kick in today. Okay, I should have already been up and out the door, and something's just really slow on me today. If you're new, sometimes I just chit-chat with y'all because I don't have nobody to talk to. And I'm just, I don't know what I'm feeling today. I feel energy, by the way, if you are new, and I'm just feeling it. Especially what just came out in the Spoon reading is real heavy for some people. Some of us have been severely oppressed in a really nasty type of a way around situations. I'm sure you got your own story, and it's just draining sometimes. But Jehovah is our strength and our shield and our buckler, and he says he's watching some stuff. So, and he is, and it's his delight to watch after us. So we just keep marching on, even if we're tired. He gives us rest, right? So anyway, let's go ahead and just see what comes out here. Jehovah, I appreciate you for the viewer, and I just thank you for this day. Jehovah, rebuke, bind, and block every wicked, foul, dark energy and shove it down to the pit of hell. Yes. Something is filthy and dirty around work. It really is coming out today. You'll help me interpret this message, please, the way it needs to. And I just thank you for always confirming what you've already said. Let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses. Somebody has really went within that really was really big yesterday. I think it was in the Earth reading. There is a Virgo involved in something, I guess. It specifically came out yesterday, so for some of you all, this really is a specific Virgo that was born under that sign. Otherwise, just generally, there is something about a boss here. The Hermit can go back to a business. Somebody's getting fired. And I was already stating what I was seeing, and the word fired came out after that. So somebody is getting a tower today for something that they have done. And there is intelligent government agents around a matter, and there is going to be somebody going to prison, okay? And somebody's ex is the problem. Came out in my second reading around all this stuff. The word police came out. It's huge stuff that's been filthy and dirty. Somebody's had snake in their basket, really trying to catch somebody out. Somebody's just betrayed somebody in a really bad way out here. So if you're upright, you're upright. You're this boss, take care of something. Otherwise, if you're this nasty freak, I guess you're a nasty freak and you're getting judged around some matter here. All right, so we have the 9 of Wands. Wounding has been here, people, because there's been severe segregation as well out here with the Hermit. Okay, somebody really been used around business matters in a really big way, and somebody's very much wounded, but they are a warrior. Somebody's also dealing with somebody crazy. So they got mental illness around some stupid, well, anybody to just start crap, because the word, somebody just likes to start crap. They got a mental illness. Who in the world does that to anyone just to be doing it? You're crazy. The 10 of Cups, yeah, somebody is going to get some type of emotional fulfillment. There's some type of a returning here. Jehovah stated on both of the other readings, the something hidden is going to come to the light today. There is a secret energy, and Jehovah said in yesterday's reading on one of the generals, that was the advice, is to be secretive and to return somewhere. Okay. This is about getting your balance and returning. Now, the camping and the fishing and the boat came out on my second reading, and in a whole different deck, somebody who likes to hunt and fish came out. This represents the river if you're brand new in the Hebraic language. So we do have a body of water that is connected to something being judged today, and a very big tower moment around whatever's gone down within that your world, and scenarios can go all kinds of different ways, but something has been being watched for a long time around some matter. This is eternity. And I had the word cease, and obviously something is over, okay, around some ordeal. But you are dealing with some type of a death issue. Eternity is here. There's protection here when we get the 9th house as well. This is the pictograph of the sperm. So something sexual has also been out here around some stuff. This is inheritances, heirs to kingdoms, a prophet. So we have some type of a spiritual person out here. We had a teacher come out. This house also can go back to teaching as well. So something like that would also be out here. At the bottom of the deck, there's some type of an attacking or blocking or defensiveness and stuff like that. Well, especially if somebody's been severely put in some type of situation where they have been so lonely for a long time, because Pentacles is time, okay, then there is defensiveness out here. Okay, if somebody is going to, have to be gentle around some stuff. I did some stuff last night, and there was wordings come out saying that I've been so hurt. And some people have been really, 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 really hurt. Let's take some words on this King of Pentacles. What do you want to bring out with this King of Pentacles and this Hermit, Jehovah? This is about analyzing. A crush energy is here. So somebody's crushed, or somebody had a crush. Whatever that means for that word last night, when I was doing an offline personal reading, I just turned the camera on, just began to... I didn't know that I wasn't going to not let it be uploaded, but the word was out there within the cards in the Hebraic language, and then this jumped out on it. So it's something about a crush energy is here, okay, whatever that is. And somebody's been attacked. And, somebody's been mixed up with some type of a filthy, dirty, dumb, nasty situation out here. Okay, some type of a crush energy is here. What else you want to bring out around this Hermit and this King of Pentacles? A gift. We had the word bribe come out. Bribes can also trace us back to this. Something's very sensitive. Somebody got information, I guess, and it's crushing and it's sensitive. And there's walls and defensiveness here, and standing your ground and stuff like that with the 7 of Wands. The little spy is here. Well, that's a government intelligence, just came out twice, and so we'll just call it that. But there is communication here. And you have also stated again, you need to have talk with your kids. Okay, so, there's something gossipy here going on with the little Page of Swords. Something is hurtful here. Something's hurtful. It's going to be crushing, folks. Whatever the matter is entirely. Jehovah stated that for the collective, there's towers today, folks. There's towers today. Show me the Temperance. This is a salvation card, though. Because some people are finally going to get delivered from the situation. There was also a word that came out in the spoon reading that stated that somebody just always prays that, God would just bring salvation, because somebody does know information about some things that are going on. It's been very wounding out here because somebody's dealing with a freak and a half, and somebody sets in a position where they have that government intelligence is a freak and has done some nasty, then they've overrided their authority somewhere, okay, to do something like that. Because they've used somebody for their money or their business or something like that, for gifts or whatever. If this King of Pentacles was bribed with a gift, okay, around some matter, there's something very sensitive around all that energy that's went around that business or that husband. He's also husband material energy. Show me the Temperance card. Give us some words, please. Murder, yeah. Well, the Ten of Swords was there. That's a bad betrayal. A bad betrayal. Murder. And someone has hidden intention. Yes, but something hidden is going to come to light about this murder. Okay, somebody's returning to murder somebody. They have hidden intentions, but Jehovah sees it, and He's stated today on the spoon reading, He's watching. Okay, for some people, this has already happened. It's just crushing. Okay, to understand that you've got some type of communication. Jehovah already stated there was going to be justice for something, even if you're in the middle of the storm today, or somebody thinks they're going to try to return. Jehovah's going to take down the wicked, and they'll burn. They will burn. There was murder here, people. Something's very sensitive about that. Okay, a snake in the grass. Well, a lot of times you'll see a snake with the hermit in some of the tarot decks, and he can, if he's in the upright, he can catch a snake. Okay, so there's obviously there's a murder. Somebody hates out here. They got hatred in their heart. It is very hurtful. Okay, whatever's going on, people, we just need to stay calm because Jehovah is leading this. Give us some more words, Jehovah. Well, also, somebody's dealing with somebody who's getting fired today, and they get in such a rage because they're getting fired, and they haven't done anything yet. The Jehovah's also showing the intents of somebody's heart, how it could go. And you will go to prison because the word prison was there. For some people, you're facing it already. If you did lose your job at one time, and now it's gotten to a place where it's time for you to now go away, then you're going to prison then. In a very big way for something that's taken place. Okay? Anyway. They who know their Elohim shall do exploits. That's right. You and I who know Jehovah, we know all things. There's a time for a judgment now within some matter. If somebody is a murderer and they're brutish, Jehovah states in His word that He will meet the brutish man the same exact way. It will flip around. There's a consequence out here when this house comes out, because the will also came out in the second reading. And so something's just like a paradigm shift anyway with the tower coming out for today's energy. Somebody else will end up getting what they may think that they're doing for returning. Okay, but there is some type of communication about this stuff. You've already stated that there was upright enforcement around some matter. Okay, there is an illegitimate child that is involved in this stuff. Okay, and whatever's taking place around this snake in the grass situation. There's the co-worker is here. All right, the co-worker. We got work matters out here. All right, well, that energy was also being touched on my second reading. So specifically, a Capricorn energy is here. This goes back to your skeletal systems, your bone structure, things like that. Their motto is I use, and somebody was used. They were severely segregated and used for their money. Okay, and for gifts and whatever that has been. Okay, and something is just very crushing around it. This is devil energy as well in the negative of this house. In the uprights, real strict energy and like a divine grace within some stupid restraining energy that's been here. This goes back to like sex, drugs, rock and roll, things like that. We had something about a bar, and a keg came out in my second reading there. So there's something to do with drinking, mixing drinks is here with those two cups. The X can go back to this energy with the devil card, and that came out in wording in the second reading. So something is here. Royal energy is here. Well, we have heirs to kingdoms, people. We belong to the Most High. Okay, Jehovah says, touch not my prophets and do them no harm. This is a prophet energy. Okay, somebody's got hidden intentions to murder somebody who's spiritual and who is an heir to a kingdom. You and I sit in heavenly places with the Father, then we are royalty in His eyes, and you don't touch the Father's children. And somebody has murder on their mind, or did do something to a prophet as well, because we do know that to be the case. Jehovah said He was going to come and stomp on those people who have messed with His people, apostles, prophets, things like that. He already gave the word that the plagues are coming on them. You're going to reap what you sow. You're being murdered now. The great one's going to stomp on you. So we do have a kingdom out here. So we have something, a royal kingdom is showing out here, even in this realm. Consulting a queen energy is here. So if we're dealing with London, energy in Britain and the Queen of England energy, then so be it. Then something out here is really big. We got Congress also coming. Something's really huge out here. Something really huge out here. This also found my hands in one of the, I think it was a spoon reading, a design, an invention, planning, imagination of a cunning device energy. Again, Jehovah brought out the word that Christ said, whoever sat down and built a tower without first considering it, because somebody's getting a big tower, it's coming down. He also brought out the word that the scripture stated, woe to those who build their houses with a false foundation, and because just like that, it was going to come down. So that still tower energy was coming out today in wording. Somebody's, okay, I have a lot of walls. I've been hurt. I quoted this in the second reading. Yes, because the snake in the grass done a real big number in a very dirty way to some people in the earth. Somebody says, I want to tell you that I love you. All right, well, I dreamed to kiss you. Also found my hands just a minute ago again. Freedom and power is here, folks. Freedom and power is here. There's a truthful conversation going on today. So a lot of this stuff has already went down for some of us. It's very hurtful to have to hear that somebody murdered somebody, okay, that was an heir to a kingdom, okay, that some probably, you know, because that go back to soulmates and stuff like that with that energy coming out here. But there's truthful conversation out here, okay? Jehovah will help, he says. There's a limitation and some type of a difficulty. Yes, because we have a snake in the grass somewhere. That person, something's going to just flip over on that person just like that. They don't think so, but it is going to take place, okay? Something social is here, and I had social media also show itself to me in a totally different deck in my second reading as well. And it's interesting, Jehovah. My hands found one of these little decks. Somebody who likes to sew garments came out. This says spinning of fibers into yarn. And so whatever that is, somebody who lives like to sew, or let every word be established in 2 or 3 witnesses then, I guess. I think there's an exercising thing that's called spin or something like that. Whatever that is. But anyway, somebody who likes to sew is out here today, or messing with yarn, or if you're doing with a grandparent situation or older parent or something, then whatever that is. That's amazing. Believing in fairness and equality by love is out here as well. Anyway, let's take, let me use this deck. Let's take 3 cards from this deck, because there's a snake in the grass, and Jehovah stated that something hidden was going to come to the light, so we just need to listen to our intuition out here. Thank you, Jehovah, for going before us, preparing the way, making every crooked path straight, and you are our guard all the way around us. Okay, that one wants to come out. Yes, so in the Lenormand, the sickle came out, which is a final verdict type of a card. This is a judge card. There's conversations going on. It says at the top of the deck here. This is a judge card. And one of the meanings of the hermit is a judge. There's judgment today on the snake. There's truthful conversation coming around some matter. There's actually unity around this stuff that's going down today that's been so hurtful and so sensitive, okay? But somebody getting judged in a very big way. Something's over. Because somebody operates through hatred out here. If nothing else, for some of you all, just in a very general, low vibrational thing, you know, Christ said, to be a murderer, you just have to have hate in your heart. Somebody does. Somebody just hates somebody. They're just hateful. They're just dirty. Just to be being that way, then you are dangerous to be in the earth that way. What else do you want to bring out here, Yola? Prison. And the word prison, they're going to go to prison, people. They're going to go to prison. The person is going to go to prison for what they severely done to somebody else. All right. Thank you. There's a judge here. Judging that. You're out of here. And then the soldier this is just somebody who wears a uniform involved in some situation. Again, we had a government intelligence and wording come out twice. And the word police came out in the second reading as well, in that where it also showed prison there a couple different ways. So somebody who wears so we got you know, government stuff going on today in a very big way. This is a player card as well. If you're doing somebody in the military, then you are. This is somebody, I'm in, I'm out. I'll play you, I love you, I'll leave you, bye. And they did that to somebody's business. They did that to somebody's, father for some people. Thought they were in love or something, just because they had money and stuff like that. Whatever that was. There's soldier out here. At the bottom of the deck is the enemy. Well, the enemy is here, folks. The devil energy is out here. Okay? This is an imposter. Somebody has been an imposter. In a very bad way. Okay? Because there's a snake in the grass. Thank you, Hope, for judging this thing. Male or female, it really doesn't matter who the person is. What's underneath this hurtful card? Fields. To go out to battle in the battleground, it's backwards, but it's there. And then there's a love situation there around. We have a co-worker here, around work and love situations, and around this battle. And the bride card is there. Yeah, it showed itself as well. All right, well. You throw the lot. We are dealing with war, and the soldier is here as well. So we've got empire stuff, and somebody's consulting the queen about something. We had Congress come out in wording. That's big time energy then, in a very big way. The Hagalahs. Jehovah brought out a tropical storm. And so if you live somewhere where tropical storms are, then so be it. The Hangman was there in my second reading. That's stormy waters. And so this is sacrifice. The Hangman is also that energy as well. And so this also go back to a child that initially wasn't wanted. We have an illegitimate child out here in warding as well. Something's went down around work matters, or somebody's connected to prison. And obviously somebody is going to go to prison as well. But if you are dealing with somebody that has already been in prison as well, then so be it. Then so be it. There's somebody's just an enemy out here. This is damage. Yes, and somebody's got a lot of walls because they've really, really been hurt in a really bad freaking way. And somebody needs to go really, really slow because there's defensiveness out here around some stupid energy that's been around people's life. So, something's been very sacrificial out here. There's just a lot of damage that has happened with this idiot that's been a snake in the grass. Okay, and it's time for them to go away. And so if you've been dealing with stuff on your job and somebody's just been an imposter somewhere, Jehovah's letting you know that something's going down for you. Okay, there's sensitive stuff around this energy for your work, but a lot of you going back to work tomorrow or maybe even today, somebody going to jail for something that they've done in a very big way. Wow, folks. Well, this is what come out. I wish y'all well. Y'all send me some love and light. I really need to get up and get around and stuff like that. I've just been feeling some energy. And sometimes it's really hard on me, but I've got to get up today. I don't have any other choice. So anyway, shalom, y'all.